What's up, Guardians? Profane here. Thanks for checking out the video. The second act of Heresy is here, and today we'll be going over an easy way for players to farm for adept drops of the new Act 2 weapons. We've got a lot of solid options in this new lineup, including a new glaive, a heavy burst sidearm, and a rapid fire bow, plus a rapid fire strand SMG. Each of these new weapons are loaded with great perk options, and today we'll be going over the best and easiest way to farm for adept versions of these weapons. These new Heresy weapons can drop from a number of sources, including the Nether, the Tome of Want, and the new Court of Blades. But the only place that you'll get adept options will be from running expert runs of Court of Blades. This new gauntlet style activity can be a formidable challenge for players, with its difficulty scaling the deeper in you get. In an ideal scenario where you're a badass player with two badass teammates, you could speedrun these pretty easily, but the method that we'll be using today is much more designed for casual and solo players, giving those players a great opportunity to load up on some great adept weapons, which would usually be reserved for Grandmaster Nightfalls and Master Raids. So what you're going to want to do is load up an expert mode of Court of Blades. At the early stages of this activity, the enemies are much more squishy, but once you get to the second stage and beyond, things get a lot more complicated. What we'll be doing is starting the first boss encounter and letting the time run out. This will take about 10 minutes, and once the timer has come to an end, we're going to go ahead and defeat this first boss. By waiting this out, you'll be able to avoid having to move on into more difficult stages that you might not be able to complete. And after you've defeated this first boss, you'll get the end of activity chest. By defeating just one boss, you will be guaranteed with a bronze level completion, which gives you a chance at obtaining an adept heresy weapon. Since you've got time to kill during these boss encounters, you could even load yourself up on some bounties or exotics that you're working on the catalyst for, and then focus all your attention on the rank and file enemies that spawn in. A great thing about this farm, as opposed to farming the heresy weapons on the Nether, is that there's no revive limit, so even if you're just absolute garbage at the game, you're still going to have the chance to get some adept weapons. And it's not a bad use of your time, since it only takes 10 minutes. With that said, I wish you all the best of luck throughout the rest of Heresy. Let me know your thoughts on these new weapons and all the new stuff here in Act 2. Let us know what you think down below. If you're in need of a strong and reliable build to take into the court, then be sure to check out my Mobalytics page, where you'll find a ton of great PvE builds, and you can find the link for that down in the description. Thank you as always for checking out the video. If you enjoyed and found it helpful, then be sure to hit that like button below, along with the subscribe button if you're new. Both are greatly appreciated, and both really do help support the channel. And until next time, Guardians, this has been Profane, wishing you all some happy hunting.